There it is.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the American Musical and Dramatic Academy. As a courtesy to our performers and other audience members, please turn all of your electronics completely off. The use of cell phones will interfere with our sound system. There is no eating or drinking allowed inside the theater. We are filming, so you don't have to. Photos and videos are dangerous and distracting to our performers and a distraction for audience members. The use of any video, audio, or camera equipment is strictly prohibited in the theater. Thank you very much for coming, and please enjoy the show.
On the back of my neck.
Don't say the word pimple, honey. It's common. Look, Tom is bringing home a girl from the warehouse for you to meet, and I want you to make a good impression, honey.
It upsets my stomach to meet people, Mama.
Oh, Lord, you're so sensitive. It makes me want to hit you.
I don't need to meet people, Mama. I'm happy here playing with my collection of glass cocktail stirrers.
Only alcoholics are interested in glass cocktail stirrers.
Each one of them has a special name, Mama.
All my children have such an imagination. Why was I so blessed?
Mother, I forgot my keys.
I'll be in the other room.
I want you to let them in, Lord.
Oh, Mama, can't you see I live?
Don't let, damn it!
Mother, are you there?
Just a minute time, honey. Now, Lawrence, I want you to march over to that door, or I'm going to break all your swizzle sticks.
Mama, I can't.
Lawrence, you are a grown boy. Now, you answer that door like any normal person.
I'm gonna break down the door in a minute.
Just be patient, Tom. Now you're causing a scene. Lawrence, I want you to answer that door.
My eczema itches.
Lawrence.
All right, I'm breaking it down.
Oh, Tom, you got in.
My kid brother has a thing about opening doors. He thinks people will notice his limp and his asthma and his eczema.
Excuse me, I think I hear somebody calling me in the other room. Come in!
I'm sorry, how rude of me. I'm Amanda Wayne Valley. You must be Virginia Dinner from the warehouse. Tom has spoken so much about you, and I feel as if you're already one of the family, preferably a daughter-in-law. Welcome, Virginia.
Call me Jenny or Jim, but just don't call me late for dinner.
Oh, how amusing. Why, she shouting, is she deaf?
You're asking why I'm speaking so loudly so I can be heard. I'm taking a course in public speaking, and so far we covered organizing your own thoughts and speaking good and loud so the people in the back of the room can hear you.
Public speaking, how impressive. You must be interested in improving yourself.
What?
You must be interested in improving yourself.
Oh, yes I
You
am.
must be very popular at the warehouse, Jenny.
Oh, no popsicle for me, ma'am. Oh no, I will take you up on some gin.
What?
I would like some gin.
Well, fine. I think I'd like to get drunk too. Tom, why don't you go and make 2 Southern ladies some nice summer gin and tonics? I'd see your sister would like a lemonade.
Sister.
I'm sorry, did I say sister? I meant brother.
Hey, Four Eyes, you want a lemonade?
Tom called Lawrence Four Eyes, even though he doesn't wear glasses, and I wondered if Lawrence wore glasses because that would, you see, explain it.
I don't know. I'll have to ask Lawrence someday. Speaking of Lawrence, let me go check on him and see if I can convince him to come out here and make conversation with you.
They must drink a lot here.
Here's some gin for Jenny.
What?
Here's your poison.
No thanks, I'll just wait here.
Have you ever thought that your hearing is being affected by all that loud machinery at the warehouse?
Scenery? You mean like trees? Yeah, I like trees.
I like trees too.
I believe Lawrence would like to visit with you, Jenny. Come time, let's let the 2 young people converse. Remember, Lawrence, charm and vivacity.
I hope dinner won't take too long. Mother, I don't want to get to the movies too late.
Oh, shut up about the movies.
Hi, I'm going to bed.
I never eat bread. It's too fattening. I have to watch my figure if I want to get ahead in the world. Why are you wearing that nightshirt?
I gone to bed. I wasn't feeling well. My leg was hurting and I had a headache and palpitations of the heart.
I don't know how many bars and I'll see.
We've met before, you know.
Uh-huh.
We went to high school together. You were voted girl most likely to succeed. We sat next to each other in Glee class.
I'm sorry, I really can't hear you. You're talking too softly.
You used to call me Blue Roses.
Blue roses? Ah, yes. I remember that. Sort of. Why did I do that?
Well, I had been sick from school for several months with viral pneumonia, and when I came back, you'd asked me where I'd been. And I told you that I was sick with viral pneumonia, but you thought I said blue roses. Maybe you want to see my collection of glass cocktail stirrers. I call this one String Bean, because it's long and thin.
Thank you.
No, they're not for use, they're for collecting. They're my favorite thing in the whole world. I call this one Q-tip because I realize it looks like a Q-tip, except it's made out of glass and there's no little cotton piece at the end of it. Q-tip.
Really?
No, don't put it in your ear. No, it's disgusting. Mom! She's making a mess of my collection.
Oh, shut up about your collection, honey. You're probably driving the poor girl bananas.
You don't want to take your trouble to be Lawrence.
Mama says I'm retarded.
I know you're tired. I figured that's why you put on the nightshirt, but this won't take long. I judge you to be lacking in self-confidence. Am I right?
Well, I'm afraid of people and things, and I have a lot of ailments.
But that's what makes you special, Lawrence.
What does?
I don't know. Whatever you say. And that's why you should present yourself with more confidence. Throw back your shoulders and say, hi, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I don't know, it's about 8:30, but this won't take long. Then you can go back to bed. All right, now try it. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Now, swagger a bit. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Go, Lawrence, this one's better again. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
The Braves play hell of a game, don't you think?
The Braves play a hell of a game, don't you think?
Oh, God, I feel sorry for their children. This is the girl who works at the warehouse.
Congratulations! It's going great, don't you think? Everyone's having a good time, no fights. What's the matter? Am I being a jerk? My hair looks stupid? What? Just tell me. I fucked up.
What do you think? Nice? I was going to do all of them, but I wanted to see how one looked first. I don't know, I can't decide.
What did you do?
Do you think I'll be more successful on dates or what?
What did you do?
I thought I was doing an incredible job subtly hiding the fact that I look like Margaret Hamilton, and every 2 seconds you keep asking me what is the matter with my mouth, because somebody was supposed to come early.
Well, honey pie.
Didn't, so I had to do everything by myself, which is why I look like Margaret Hamilton. And now the only thing that would make me happy would be for you to go back out there and be charming until everyone goes home, and we can begin to forget this whole hideous experience, and someday, maybe,
Sugar butt.
we can begin to forget this hideous experience.
Liver lips.
Someday, maybe someday we can pick up the shattered remains of our friendship and see what we can piece together over a drink and find in a good mood!
First of all, Margaret Hamilton had all her teeth.
I am so happy this week.
Second of all, you look fine. Nobody notices and nobody would care. And it's cute. Let me see it again.
Why are you allowed to live? Please say one word to anybody.
Say cheese. Now, how did we do this?
I was taking the lid off a caviar jar.
And this is a cap, not a tooth.
This was a cap.
This was a cap. So this does not hurt physically.
Spiritually.
Now, you're not going to spend the rest of the evening grunting every time someone
I can
asks
if I
you
want
over.
to.
Maybe, you're right. It's your party.
And I'll cry if I want to. It isn't funny.
Maybe a little bit.
The whole thing was a horrible idea. I didn't know anybody anymore. I didn't know who was
Everyone's
lying.
having a great
I
time.
wasn't ready, Griever. I was not ready to do this.
You are.
Everybody knows it's the wrong chemistry.
Nobody knows.
likes anybody. The food isn't
Now
right,
look
and
at
I
me.
look like a witch.
Stop! Nobody knows anything. What if they did?
I'm not talking about the two.
What if everybody knew everything? Well, what if they did? Tom knows, I know. We love you.
Don't hold me. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Go say I'm having trouble with the sauce and don't let anybody.
We can talk about this whole thing in group, alright?
That's fine.
You can tell everyone how horrible it was at your party.
Fine.
I'm real proud of you. You know that. And you can't even notice it. Alright, I lied.
Go!
Place cards? There are place cards!
Gordon used to sit there.
That's right, he did.
Oh, I'll move. No. Time to move on. No time like the present.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I have the hiccups.
There's water over there, dear.
Thanks.
What a strange duck.
Yes, but she knew Gordon. Tried to be welcoming. Her
How'd she know Gordon?
work.
Really?
It's really listen.
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, excuse me. My hiccups are so loud.
Yes, they are, aren't they?
my secret. It's drinking a glass of bourbon upside down.
Okay. Thank you.
Dwight likes her.
I thought he might.
Are you sad?
Yes, are you?
Yes. So sad that it's awful. Now I know why they call it awful sad.
I'm glad we can share this, Hermia. We loved him most of all.
I hope that the two of us can continue to mourn together, Miss Gottlieb. I feel so alone sometimes.
Call me Harriet.
Harriet.
I never could get used to Gordon having a wife. But now that he's dead, you're going to be a very great comfort to me, Hermia.
Dwight got rid of my hiccups.
You're amazing, Dwight. You have so many hidden talents, always have. Remember when Dwight was little and how he could grow stiff as a board and how his friends pretended he was a plank or a dead insect and how they would carry him around the living room at my lunch parties and how we all would laugh? Oh, I guess there's no one here to remember that. Well, let's eat. Spam. Do you like spam, Jean? Nothing better in the world, I tell you. Ribbons of flesh, ribbons of fat, all in one bite. Dwight, why don't you carve? A hiccup.
No.
She's talking, Mother!
Oh. I brought some presents for all of you from Gordon.
You did?
Yes. In his last moments, he wanted to give each of you something from the cafe before he died. He was thinking of all of you. This salt is for you, Hermia, because he said you were the salt of the earth. Thank you. And this is for you, Dwight, because he said you were like a cup, because you can hold things, beautiful things, and they don't pour out.
Gordon said that?
Yes.
Wow.
And this is for you, Harriet, because of your cooking.
What did he mean by that?
When he was little and grew up eating your food,
No.
he meant it nice.
No! He could have not meant it nicely!
Excuse me.
Mother!
What did I...
We never talk about her cooking.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, she's just, you know.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I haven't even cut the spam.
All right, Dwight! You seem to know what's best for the household. Why don't you take over now that Gordon is dead? I know that's what you've always wanted. I'm going to lie down upstairs. Hermia, come with me. You can put a cold compress on my head. Dwight, make sure she eats something. I'm afraid if she doesn't eat, she'll disappear to the ether. Poof!
I'm sorry about my mother. She can be a little...
She must be in a state of shock.
I guess she's always got a little shock to her.
I'm sure she's a nice person, deep down.
You think so?
I think people are usually nice deep down, when they're put in the right circumstance. She just must be in the wrong circumstance. A lot, or something.
Yeah. So, what are you going to do now for a job?
Go back to my old job, I guess.
What's that?
I work at the Holocaust Museum, in the office.
It's a depressing job.
It is a depressing job, but it's good, you know, to remember.
I can see that. To remember. You like to remember stuff, don't you?
Yeah, why?
No one wants to remember anything.
I want to remember everything, even other people's memories.
Remembering requires paper.
Yeah, but maybe the air remembers. Sometimes.
I hope the air remembers, but I doubt it. Are you still hungry?
A little.
Mother! We're going out!
What's that?
It's Mother crying.
Doesn't sound like crying.
She does it different. Let's go.
Baby, it's cold in that meat locker.
What is going on down there?
I found them.
Why are they making that noise?
They want our attention.
Did you tell Marty I was ready to leave?
No,
Why not?
he's in the meat locker.
Nikki, could you please go back down there and tell Marty I want to go home?
Deborah, sit down.
I want to leave.
Deborah, Marty can't come up.
What do you mean he can't?
He can't.
You tell Marty to come out of there this minute.
Believe me, if he could, he
Why
would.
can't he then?
Because he's locked in.
Oh my gosh.
This door's been a problem lately.
What about an axe?
There is no axe. There's a key.
Where is
It's
it?
in one of these drawers. Nikki,
When did you see it last?
last week.
Is it fair?
I don't see it.
Something terrible is going to happen.
Nikki, I don't listen here. Nikki, it's got to be in here. Nikki! What? Are they all in there? All three of them. Oh, those poor animals. It must be terribly crowded.
Who cares about the animals? They're dead. Maybe we should call the fire department?
No, I'll find
We
it.
shouldn't wait any longer.
Deborah, nothing's going to happen to the boy. Is it cold in the meat locker?
Yes.
But not that cold, right?
Oh, it's cold.
But not that cold.
It's cold.
How many degrees? 10.
Oh my God!
15.
They could all freeze down there.
Couldn't find
They could
the
all
keys.
suffocate down
If it
there.
wasn't in the drawer.
They could all die down there.
Wait a minute, I found something. Oops.
What was that?
Back door key.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I'm going down there.
Danny bought me a watch with an alarm. He has it set for every 2 hours.
What for?
So I can call him. Why? He loves me.
So call him.
He's wearing his beep where I'm supposed to beep in.
What do you say?
I leave little messages.
Pick up milk.
I love you.
Drop dead.
Stuff like that.
I think he'd appreciate a call right now.
You think? How cold did you say it was?
15 degrees.
Bananas freeze at 20.
Colder than that?
What have you done?
I didn't do anything.
This is your fault.
What did I do?
Isn't there an emergency button in there or something?
What for? The dead ducks? So they can buzz us in case you want to come out and make a phone call?
Why haven't you called the police?
Gosh, I didn't think of that.
I'm calling 911.
Rubber!
Get the fuck off of me! Ow! What are you doing?
I'm hurting you!
Stop it!
Deborah, you smell nice.
Get off of me!
Look at your brains coming in!
Bitch!
Let me see.
Crazy!
No, she's right. Ow! Promise you'll stay still and Molly will let you go.
Let go of
She's not going to stay. Let's tie her up.
No!
Oh, come on, Deborah.
my arm! You're twisting it! We have to get them out of here! Listen to them!
Will these work? Donna Karen, Calvin Klein.
Marty!
bullshit. Now what?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We can't leave her like that. No, this has got to work for everyone.
Right.
Maybe we should vote.
Oh, I never vote.
Oh, Molly, why not?
I forget.
Ask Deborah if she wants to vote.
Deborah! If I take out the dish towel, will you scream again? I'm trusting you, Deborah.
Vote for what?
The boys. We can vote them in or we can vote them out.
You wouldn't just leave them in there.
Up to the voters. I think each woman should vote for her own husband. The decision of the judges is final and must be unanimous.
Unanimous.
Wait a minute. You're saying that if just one of us wants her husband released, they all go free?
I think it's the only way. Unless you have a suggestion.
No, I'm with you. It's the only way.
I agree.
In that case, I'll be good.
Promise?
I promise.
Oh, baby.
Run away with me. I'm dead serious. I think you're gonna go putrid here.
Wilting flower. Me voy a churrir.
I'm serious.
Ay, wait, Changuita. Alberto's out of town. We have a whole day left. When we get to just lie around. Mari, please not yet. This is the best 2 days I've had in 5 years. Please, could we wait?
Why wait? I mean, let's just fast forward to the end right now.
Why are you being like this? Que mala eres.
Oh, I'm being bad?
See? You do understand Spanish cuando te conviene, ¿verdad?
My mom was right. You're a bad seed.
Don't call me that. And why doesn't your mother like me? I hated that she never
What
liked
do you think? Her daughter never moved on? Walking around this world with the wire still stuck in your socket even 1,000 miles
The way you
away.
say
It's
things.
true. I've been on pause for what, 17 years?
I don't want to talk about all
Of course
this.
not.
Pinche choro mareador.
Fuck you, I don't even know what that
You always kill it. You kill the mood.
means. What is this?
We're sitting down,
Wait, answer
super
that.
nice, talking about baby
Why do I ask
killers and the
this
missionary
every time?
position.
I ask this every
Activame tu
fucking
pinche
time.
rollo,
Your answer
Claudia.
breaks my heart every fucking time.
You think this, between these four walls, you think this is real?
Do I think this is real or do I think this is sustainable?
What?
Do I think you'd walk out of this room holding my hand?
Oh my God, Maritza, claro que no.
But do I think this is real? Do I think you've been in love with me since we were 13? Do I think I've been the one for you no matter what dudes have come in and out of your life? But do I think you're too chicken shit to do anything about it because you're too fucking hooked on being the fucking rich girl? Do I think that? Sure.
We should go, both of us. I can't give you cash, can't give you my card, but I can give you cash. You think this doesn't cost me. You think it's just nothing, that you're nothing to me. To me, you're actually, but everything costs. This is something I realized very early on. Everything has a price, and these 2 days with you, they're gonna cost me big. But I don't care, I'll pay because it was so worth it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a monster. He likes choking. He likes belts.
Wait, what?
He likes sticking things in places where they shouldn't be stuck. He's not human to me sometimes. When he's grunting on top of me or when he's ripping my ass out with no warning. Because with Alberto, the more I scream, the harder he gets. But only if I mean it. No faking that shit. And that's the price I pay for everything I own, Maritza. Everything I have. That car out there, oh, I paid for that. With interest.
I think you need to stop telling me this or I'm going to go and kill this motherfucker.
No, just stop being in a fucking Antonio Banderas movie. Just stop. If you do something, if you say something, what will happen? He tosses me. And my father's medical bills don't get paid. My mother loses her house, her health insurance too. My little sister has to come back from college, and then what? Wait tables? And me? I mean, what would happen? I have nothing. All I have is him. Let's go, I want to go.
You can't keep paying for your sister's tuition with your body.
Okay, now you're calling me a hooker.
You're calling you
It's
a
so
hooker.
easy for you. You're free up there. You're up there doing what you love. You can see who you want. You can go where you please. I got a family to feed. Plus, I'm not gonna stand here and tell you everything's all bad. Que hipócrita sería. So before you give me those googly ass eyes, don't think I got it all bad. Let's go, I wanna go.
Why did you call me here?
Because I'm a fucking idiot.
No. Because you want to be with me, and that's the truth of it.
God, don't you know that's the only thing I think of sometimes? Forgetting everything and running to you?
Well, right then. This time we make it happen. This time you come with me.
In what world are you living, Maritza?
This is a long time coming. Every so often we keep getting pulled back for a reason.
I know.
That's why you called me, Lily. And we're gonna be fucked up unless we finally do this. We're never going to be whole. We'll walk around with big gaping holes for the rest of our lives. Please, baby, you have to leave with me. Tonight. Lily.
We're just going upstairs. We'll be right back. I can't stay here tonight.
You can take the pull-out, I don't mind.
No, I will not. You're not actually going to visit her at Vassar.
I don't know.
Jonah.
She asked me to.
Just because she asked doesn't mean you
I
have
know.
to. If she fucking does her fucking thing in front of Melody again.
It's just for a night or two, you'll survive.
Why is that? Do you hear the language you use when you talk about her? Survival. If her parents were so stingily totally just cheap, because they can absolutely afford a hotel, absolutely,
Some of us
but
have
when
been
it comes down
stuck
to
here for 2 days straight, and we've
is
survived.
that a dig at me?
No, I'm just
Well,
saying.
it sounded
No,
like-
I'm just saying you've been here all of what? 5
And what,
minutes?
Jonah,
You
what?
should just relax is all.
I'm relaxed. Don't tell me to. This isn't a resort. Don't tell me to relax. Fuck. Just let's go make some room.
You can see the river. The view from this
I
apartment.
love your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Great barrette.
Thank you.
I wish I had straight hair.
It's pretty boring, actually. I always wanted hair like
What's
yours.
that?
What?
On your leg?
Where?
Is that like a musical note?
Oh, my tattoo. Yeah, it's treble clef.
That's a music thing?
Yes.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Thanks.
Did you get it because you love music?
Yeah, I studied opera at college.
You did?
It was my major, yes.
You majored in opera? Wow.
Yeah.
Do you perform in Chicago then? Or?
Oh no, I work for a nonprofit. CHS, Chicago Historical Society.
I don't.
It's an educational program for underprivileged local area high school students to expose them to the city's architectural past. They made us memorize that.
Very cool. So do you still sing then? Or?
No, not really. No.
So you have a background in architecture too, or?
No, I don't know anything about architecture, actually. I'm just an administrator there.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm sorry, I'm confused. You've studied opera, but you're working out
At
on
CHS. I know. I don't know, you know? I love opera and I love to sing, but when I thought about trying to make a living at it, it just seemed kind of like so unappealing to me and like depressing. Just waiting so a million different people can tell you you're not good enough. It just wasn't for me. And I tried. I did the whole audition thing. I went on like 3. Two auditions maybe? It was awful. So I decided to do something else. But I got this tattoo to always remind me how important music is to me.
Did you think otherwise you'd forget?
I mean, I just
Because you always have your name, right? To remind you.
It was really more symbolic, really more than anything, I guess.
Symbolic of what?
Of when
Yeah, that's so interesting to me because I just have the total opposite philosophy.
On what?
Tattoos, or the need to like brandish yourself.
It actually doesn't hurt as much as you think.
I don't want to think about it. I don't like thinking about pain.
No, but it's cool. They have all these really fun designs.
Melody, I can't get a tattoo. I'm Jewish. It's against Jewish law.
I know a Jewish person with tattoos.
Well, they're wrong.
Oh.
Yeah. Jewish law prohibits tattoos of any kind, but even if it didn't, that wouldn't be a problem for me, because just like personally, when I step back and reflect on all the things that had to occur in the universe over billions of years, so that I could be alive in my body right now, like, we're made of the same things as stardust. That's how connected we are to everything. So to be like, who cares about the natural, larger-than-life, mysterious, universal reasons why my body was designed the way it is? Like, screw that! I'm just gonna permanently etch this doodle onto my body, which is composed of the same things that are in stars. Poppy had a tattoo, but that was different, obviously. That wasn't by choice. B14312. I memorized it. So, what kind of name is Melody?
What?
What's its derivation?
Oh, I don't know, Caucasian?
What's your background?
What do you mean?
Where does your family come from?
Oh, Delaware.
Before that.
Before what?
Before Delaware.
We've always been in Delaware.
No, you haven't.
Actually, we've always been in
Actually,
Delaware.
no, you haven't always been in Delaware. The only people who have always been in Delaware are indigenous Delawareans, but even they didn't start there. Even they crossed over the Bering Strait land bridge during the last ice age. But if you look around Delaware, if you actually open your eyes and look, you probably wouldn't see too many of them, right? Why is that? Why is that? Well, I'll tell you why that is. The reason why that is, and the reason why families like the one you come from can even live in Delaware, is because all those native peoples were slaughtered so that people who look like you, and pray like you, and reproduce like you could grow up in peaceful suburban housing developments with bookshelves filled with the King James Bible and Nicholas Sparks novels. Eat, Pray, Love, which is probably your favorite book. But no Howard Zinn. Am I right or am I right? So, if your family has always been in Delaware, then actually, the truth of the matter, which we have to face, unfortunately hard as it may be, is that your family was more than likely major contributors and perhaps even leaders of the most atrocious genocide in American history, which means that you have the blood of genociders coursing through your veins right this very second. But even if they did that, they still had to come from somewhere. So what I'm asking is, where did your family come from before they moved to Delaware to perpetrate genocide? I don't want to have an argument. This isn't an argument. We're talking.
This doesn't feel like talking.
We're talking. I'm just getting to know you. Where you come from. I find it interesting. Really. Tell me.
My mom, I think my mom is like Dutch-Irish, and my dad's side is German. And there's a little Scottish and Welsh in there too, I think.
You think?
But my family's, we're just American.
Just American. Okay.
But I really don't see why any of that matters. You know, where people come from, people are just people.
People are just people?
Yes, people are just people, and it doesn't matter that you're Jewish. Or
It doesn't matter that I'm Jewish?
No.
It doesn't matter?
No.
Well, it matters to me.
Okay.
It matters to me very much.
Right.
And it's mattered to hundreds of generations of my family.
I'm not
But to
saying
you, meaningless.
That is not
5,000 plus years of mattering, but not to you.
That is
and
not
it
what I
really
said.
mattered to Poppy. I don't know what Liam told you, but it mattered to Poppy. A lot.
Why are you sitting on the floor? I fell down, trying to get from there to here.
Let's put you to bed.
Don't touch me. I am so ugly. I cannot stand it when you look at my body.
Did you go to chemo today?
Yes. I threw it all up. You don't have to let me stay here with you. This is horrible for you.
No fallout yet. Bill looks cute shaped. I'm hungry. How about you? Can you eat a little, please? Like some soup or something light? I bought dinner.
Emma says that a cure won't come until the next century. Emma says it's years till a vaccine, which won't do me any good anyway. Emma says that the incubation period
Emma
might
says
be
you gotta
3.
eat.
I looked at all of my date books and no one else that I slept with is sick. That I know of. Maybe it was you. Maybe you've been a carrier for 20 years, or maybe now you have 3 years to go.
We don't need to do this again to each other.
Whoever thought you'd die from having sex?
Did Emma also tell you that research is being done at the NIH? That people have possibly found something? I mean, we have to hope.
Oh, do we?
Yes, we do.
And how am I supposed to do that? You Jewish boys who always think they can make everything right. That the world could always be a better place. Did I tell you the Times is running an editorial this Sunday entitled The Slow Response? And you're right, I didn't have anything to do with it.
Why are you doing this? Why are you eating this shit? Twinkies, potato chips, you know how important your nutrition is. You're supposed to...
I have a life expectancy of 10 more minutes. I'm going to eat what I want to eat. Ned. It's going to get messier any day now, and I don't want to make you see it.
Nobody makes me do anything. You should know that better than anybody else. What are you going to do? Sit on the floor for the rest of your life? We have a bed in the other room. You can listen to those relaxation tapes we bought you 3 months ago that you still have not listened to. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. That guy David who sold you the pig on Bleecker Street finally died. He took forever. They say he looks like someone out of Auschwitz. Do you hear me?
No! Are you ready to get up and eat something?
No! I have had over 40 treatments. No, I've had 4 different types of chemo. I've had interferon a couple kinds. I've had 2 different experimentals. Emma has spent more time on me than anyone else. None of it has done a thing. I've had to go into the hospital 4 times. And please, God, don't make me go back into the hospital until I die. My illness has cost the New York Times insurance company over $300,000. 85% of us are dead after 2 years, Alexander, and the number gets higher after 3. Emma has lost so many patients, they call her Dr. Death. I mean, you cannot force the goddamn sun to come out.
Phyllis, I'm so sick of statistics and numbers and body counts and how many's in Emma. And every day, Felix, there are going to be more numbers and fights, and I'm so sick of fighting and bragging about fighting and everybody's stupidity and their blindness and intransigence and guilt trips. You can't eat the food, fine, don't eat the food, take your poison, I don't care. You can't get up off the floor? Fine, stay there, I don't care. Fish is good for you. don't want any of that, do we? No green salad, no broccoli, don't want any of that, no sir. No bread with 7 grains. Who would want any milk? You might get some cows in your bones. If you want to die, Felix, die.
Felix, please don't leave me.
My heart has been burst. The best that life can offer me is more of the worst. Don't judge. No 2 days are quite the same, but every one of them is an unwinnable game. They start in pain and end far worse than when they came. What could be harder than life? Oh yeah. What could be harder than your sadness has swallowed the air? But I'm still breathing despite your despair. I don't understand you. I don't understand. Don't you know my life is just a bird in your hand?
You wrote that?
Last night. Well, finished it.
Really? Even with
What
everything.
did you expect, Keening?
But you're not. I mean, he's not your. I mean.
No, never. But if he'd succeeded with his ridiculous... If Conrad had succeeded in killing himself, I would have followed him straight into the mouth of hell. Don't you dare smile at me, you arrogant prick. He's my person. I could save him. I could. Even if he can't see that, never. But whatever, doesn't matter. True. That's the word you were looking for. Accurate. Insightful. True.
Well.
Come on, it's just you and me here. You know what I mean? I've read your fucking stories. Bleakness all tied up with a pretty pink bow. That's your best trick, isn't it? Come on. Look me in the eyes and tell me you don't feel the exact same way. Late at night, all alone. If you're ever alone.
Feel which way exactly?
That we're cosmically screwed. That God is dead. Or otherwise engaged. Or that fucking knaves. Or wildly self-serving pricks. Drunk with power and riches and wielding sway with an arrogance and hypocrisy beyond the power codes to name. That the whole fucking game has been bought and sold a dozen times to the highest bidder. And the course for destruction has been set. Like that self-destruct mechanism on the Enterprise. And the red lights flashing and the sirens blaring, and we've all been warned, but here's the thing. We just don't know how long the timer's set for. So we all go prancing along, pretending to be oblivious, and blithely clocking in, and having kids, and paying our bills, and the economic downturn, blah, 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 and the sluggish recovery, blah, 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 and fuckhead annexes wherever the fuck, while dictator Dickweed threatens to blow some subset of poor innocent asswipes off the face of the planet. And meanwhile, the war on blah, and the war on blah, and the war on blah, 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 blah. I am fine! I'm fine. And the fucking irony is, no matter how inconceivably broken the world gets, all most of us really care about, deep down, is if we get to snuggle up to someone late at night. We'll just maybe, help us to forget everything we actually know. You know what I mean. I know you.
I do.
Thought so. I can see it. You're as lost as me. Lost in life and dismally disappointed that this is it.
Bye.